Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. We are live with you and me. Alright, let's try to see if we can find anybody. King Jimmy, eh? Alrighty, welcome. I have a couple of comments on my interviews. They were basically saying they were kind of too boring because they're just basically staring at each other, you know, chit-chatting and talking. Of course, you know, if you watch an interview, that's basically what it is, even on the radio. But in this case, I'm going to try to record as what you're seeing now, me searching for the interview. Of course, I sped it up because this took quite a long time. Yep, as I've been saying in my little text there on the screen, I do send a lot of tells out, but I don't very rarely get any responses. This is due because Final Fantasy XIV has a serious guild seller problem, and so a lot of people turn off the tell system. Or sometimes they click on them, I chat them up, and then they go, oh yeah, there's this guy here. It's epic. Jetty, man. So Roby. I like having a moment there. He has to be more than that. He does look crazy. I agree. I could have swore I've seen him standing there before. You look scary. I just typed you look scary. No response from any of them. Okay, let's speed this up again! Going outside. Usually there's a bunch of newbies out here fighting. There's a Sparrow Windwolf. Senator Tell, would you like to do an interview? Nope. Not a lot of adventures out here tonight. This was at midnight. It was really late for me. Alright, cut ahead. Welcome to Roaming Reporter Nanami Clyde's interviews with Sanaa Sortena. Apologize if I butchered that name. I bow courteously. This was a long interview, so there is a lot of edits because I'm trying to shrink it up. Also, my son said I sounded better sped up, so I might be attempting that tonight with this interview. Nanami Clyde, please remember you do not have to answer any questions. And you can stop at any time. I always like to put that little cautionary tape, because I know sometimes when we get into an interview, people feel compelled that they have to answer the questions. I always like to tell them no, they do not. We are recording now. Sanaa replies, okay, wide-eyed. Nanami Clyde responds, you would, thank you, first question, is there a meaning behind your name? Did a little cut there, she responds, last name is from the Portuguese word for luck. I just put a little spin at it at the end. Boa sorte, good luck in Portuguese. Click that little link, that's a really good song. Are you from Portugal? She responds, first name is some African name I wanted. I should respond to the earlier question. No, but my best friend is Brazilian. And then I'm typing, oh, neat. Do you know which part of Africa? It is a big place. It's a continent.
Sansa. Been all over Africa. I'm trying to remember.
Sansa, mostly feminine African name, coming from North Africa, Morocco, and Egypt. The link over there was to a very famous musician from Morocco that moved to New York. Alright. She responds, I have no clue. I just thought it was pretty. I have a cousin named Sandra, Sansa, and it really reminds me of my nieces. I respond, no worries. Oh, I guess I did a little cut there too quick there. Question, why Goblin server? Goblins are icky. She responds, they are indeed icky. I was here first, but moved to a different server because this one was buggy. A friend asked me to come back, so I did. I was on Zalira before, and that server is just dying. I did a little research. There was a lot of Reddit conversations about there was just not a lot of population on that server. A tank was saying that he had to wait 30 minutes before he could get a duty, which is really long for a tank. However, I did some research. There is still life on that server. One of our very own Goblin YouTubers did a dance studio over there.
Oh, that sucks.
Then I respond, what made the server buggy? I've been here for a little while. She responds, when the game first came out, a quest was bugged and she could not progress. She had to make another character in Lura and it just kept leveling that one. I respond, wow, that sucks. I'm assuming this is the first version of Final Fantasy XIV you're talking about? I've heard horror stories. When this game first came out, it got horrible reviews. She replies, no, I didn't even know 1.0 existed.
I think we're on
Did a little cut.
Oh, alts.
Question, is your free company awesome or are you with them? The response, my free company has only 3 people in it and many alts. Just me and 2 close friends. I replied, really? Alts? Why do you use alts in this game? Then she replies, for a company, well, I guess it's awesome. The reason why I'm questioning all is because this game, each character can be any class or job. There really is no reason to have like mules or anything like that. However, as she just said, because it takes $10 to change the look is too much. Therefore, her guild or FC likes to have multiple looks for multiple situations, and I can understand that. And I reply, good point. Nanami Clyde, where in the world are you? Why are you there? I psych myself up for Sanaa Sortena. Nanami Clyde, again, you do not have to answer.
Oh,
She responds, I'm in Midwest America, and that's just where I've always been. I reply, do you ever want to travel? She says, yes, many times. It would be nice to go to Brazil to see that best friend I have. I have indeed been around the globe, but I never been to South America. This is a current theme. I've been getting a lot of characters who wanted to go to South America, who are from South America. We seem to have a lot of South American people on this server. That link that just passed is basically just showing how awesome Brazil is and why you should travel. Travel is seen in the United States as an expensive procedure, but you don't have to. You can go. It doesn't have to be expensive. What is your favorite class in Final Fantasy XIV and why? She responds, probably White Mage, just for loyalty's sakes. Was my first class. I love to heal, and I went for loyalty. Again, that link that just passed, that was a White Mage kicking buttocks. Trust me, that was pretty impressive to see. In Final Fantasy XI, I always played a healer. I know how it feels. I did. In Final Fantasy XI, healers were more of a party leader, so it was kind of a very heavy role. In this game, they made tanks really the leader, which is really interesting. As she responds, very unappreciated, tanks get all the glory. Because tanks have to do the pulls, they have to manage the hate, they literally got to protect the whole party, which is, they put a lot of pressure on the tank. Hence why not a lot of people want to play the tank. Nanami Clyde responds, that's true, tanks are a big part of the game. I was surprised when I started. You see Sarada and blushed. Almost done. What in your life do you feel most grateful for? She responds, I'll be sappy and cheesy and say my boyfriend. I respond, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong being grateful for those who love around you. Question, if you could take something from the game and apply it to Thriller, what would it be? Her response, magic, of course. World would be so much better with magic. It was a funny little YouTube link that just passed by about someone doing camera magic, but it's fun to watch. Typing a long response here. There we go. Even with all the negative effects of magic, do you think it would be akin to how we treat science? Or do you think it would be a force for good? And then she replies, if nothing was bad, we will never know what good is. Which is very Star Wars-y, in my opinion. Not right now, sweetie. I replied, true. If you can't have light shine without the sense of darkness. Ask her a question. Can you show us your favorite move? She responds, you mean emote or skill? I say, your choice. Slow-mo action! Honestly, I'm not really quite sure what you did here again. I've only been playing this game for like 2 months, but it's definitely a fun atmosphere. I clap. Slowly. And she bows. Speeds back up. Nanami Clyde, thank you so much. One final question. Do you need help? She responds, no, I'm good. I smile. That's it. What do you think of the questions? She responds, they were good. It's a nice way to get to know the server. Now I'm going to basically type here, I agree. Is there any questions I should add or change? I always try to get a little feedback at the end. She asks, tell me your YouTube, I will send it to my friends. Again, all my questions are macro, so I sometimes forget which button's which. I seem to do this mistake a lot, where I actually did my intro, not my outro, so I need to apply several of those buttons on my keyboard. Wrong button! I give her a tell. Thank you, this interview will be posted within 24 hours on my YouTube channel. I actually did 3 interviews tonight, so it's going to be a bit of a challenge to keep my promise there. Nanami Clyde responds, there it is. She says, TY, thank you. I bow courteously to Sanaa Sortena. Of course, I didn't zoom out there, so you didn't actually see my character bow, but I did, I promise. Oh, we got some reporting in the background there. Thank you, not many want to do this. She responds, it's nerve-wracking. And I'm basically going to type here, anything I could have done to make it not so. I'm always trying to up my game a little bit. Make it as easy and fun as I can be. Again, here I am typing, trying to make it more fun. She responds, Oh, I'm not sure. Maybe get your name out there on the server. People want to do it for. And then I responded, oh, that will take time. You know, right now I only got my 3 subscribers. One of them's my wife, and the other 2 are from my guild, so it's going to be a slow process. I show her my uncontrolled jubilations. And she says, they will say, ooh, that guy Nanami, I hope he interviews me. Then I laugh. Or run, I respond. Oh, got an NPC character in my camera view there. Oh, looks like someone snuck up behind us. She says, mayhaps? Who is that? Sparrow Windwolf. I ask her, can I add her to my friend list? She says, sir. You know, I need to do this more often because when I publish the video, I like to go back onto the server and find them saying, hey, it's up. And it's really tricky when I don't have a friend. But anyway, this is the end of this interview. This is the first out of 3 this night, so please subscribe. And you can click down over there to go to part 2 of these series of interviews. I bid her farewell, she bids me farewell, and it looks like the Flame Lady is going away as well. Alright everybody, I hope you enjoy this. Please comment below if you want me to change anything.